On the bench tonight, Tito Vilanova replacing Pep Guardiola, who was shown a red card for the 5th time in his coaching career last weekend. Messi. Theo Walcott, I think I'm right in saying Jerry turned 21 this week. He seems to have been around a fair amount of time, as does Bojan, but both of them years away from the peak of their career.
Well, they lack experience, and the only way they're going to get experience is by playing, so time's on their side, but a lot of young players are hungry and eager to get out and play. I just wonder, was Unai Emery tempted to play Nikola Vidic? So we see Messi written free.
Lionel Messi taking on all comers.
So many of them, Rob. There's at least 5 white shirts. He might get past 1 or 2 of them, but he's going to struggle to beat 3 or 4 of them.
At the moment, Valencia is setting the pace of play. Oh, it's a big gamble gone wrong. Messi is through. Oh, that was almost a mighty mistake. But in the world's best player to corner through in a one-on-one situation. Well, Messi appears to have a very good case, but it was saved by Saint-Germain.
I thought he saved it at the near post. The referee doesn't think so. Wow, that's a get out of jail free card for D'Albert. Cuts inside. That's a big save. He saves it at the near post. No doubt in my mind here that Cesar gets fingertips to it. They're getting back in numbers, putting them under pressure, not allowing them the space to play their football. And Xavi's turning. Look at the number of white shirts around.
Great ball by Xavi. Wonderful run from Lionel Messi. He just waited and waited for the goalkeeper to leave him a slight gap, but never evolved.
It's like a game of chess, isn't it? Pass, pass, passing in. Suddenly, the timing of the run, the pass was brilliant. Messi was onside. Angle was too tight, and he got his hand to it again. He's out.
Messi, great control. Past 1. Inside Bruno to Pedro. Good move. Lightning quick thinking from Lionel Messi, freeing Pedro on that right-hand side.
Yeah, and I think that's the way forward, you know. One-on-one situations, the fullbacks come in slightly to cover Bruno. It's teed up, and he tries to side-foot it, I think, Pedro, when you look him to come on and hit it with your laces, strike it with the instep, and at least force Cesar to make a save.
Not a night for standing around. Still exceptionally cold in Spain this week. Lionel Messi in Madrid. Messi. Impossible to win the ball off at times. Fairly, that is. Iniesta. Messi. Wonderful. Left Fernandez for dead. Takes on all comers. Intercepted by Luis Miguel. Messi's done his bit. Bojan is the player who's been sacrificed over a half-time cup of coffee. It's asking a lot for what is he now, 32 years of age, Henry, to do 2 lots of 90 minutes. He's got 45 to stretch the legs as Messi goes on a run around. Iniesta. Alves.
Great turn.
Wonderful turn from Lionel Messi. He shows no signs of tiring. Busquets over the top. Messi's onside. Well, it was a very delayed flag. I wasn't convinced that it was Messi who was
I'm agreeing
in the
with you,
offside possession.
There was another player in advance of Messi. Let's have a look here. It's Thierry Henry.
Henry was.
As the ball's played, he's onside. And the hand goes up from D'Albert, and I think that influences Madura.
An arrest, aren't the winter signing to Miguel. That's a fantastic ball. Henry is onside. He has 2 options. Henry squares it. Oh, and it was option 1, Lionel Messi, that almost finished it off. I'm not convinced it was actually meant for Messi, though.
But that's a great ball in, and Messi trying to stick it in the far corner, and again
lash it in at your goal, would you?
Well, it's Xavi or Messi for me. Alves usually further out. He's a decoy.
It's Xavi who's making all of the fuss. Alves who's making the long run up. And eventually it's Lionel Messi who wasn't the decoy. He tries to run his way through, well, say a brick wall, it's a human wall.
Clumsy, that one.
Ink's hardly dry and his name being taken. Lionel Messi. into the area. Now they have to watch their steps. Oh, magical Messi! He is something else. The defenders went for the snake hips. The feet continued to dance. The goalkeeper went one way with Messi's eyes, and the ball went the other way.
Oh, he's brilliant, Rob, isn't he? He is worth the admission fee, though. This boy, he's fantastic. Oh, have a look at this. Drives in past everybody, go past. Well, Miguel, like he's standing still. Sorry, Bruno, like he's standing still. And as you say, don't watch the feet. He just skips inside the Albert and he beats him at the near post, which is something he tried in the first half, but Cesar saved it, but he wasn't going to make a mistake this time. No chance for the goalkeeper. That's a massive goal for Lionel Messi and Barcelona to give them a well-deserved lead.
A Monday night game in Spain, and Moya started. It was a rare miss for Cesar. Oh, that's a terrible challenge. Dilibert will follow his teammate Maduro into the referee's little black book for crimes against Lionel Messi. Valencia legs are beginning to tire a little bit. Remember, they had a Europa League game in midweek. Barcelona have had a full 8 days, haven't they, to
Making a very job.
Yeah, Dominguez is finding it difficult to acclimatise to life in La Liga. He is
unfortunately for tickets, he's only just on, isn't he?
Well, get chances like that once in a lifetime at the new camp. Away goes Lionel Messi. There's no way to stop him legally. Maduro's taken him down. He's already been booked.
He's going to go.
He knows what's coming next. Adios, amigo. He has no complaint, Hedwig Maduro.
Well, there was a tug there. He doesn't get anywhere near the ball, Rob, you're right. Chance to go back to 1-1. Massive goal that would have been.
Well, the reason that Barcelona were not top at the start of the evening is that they were behind Real Madrid on goals difference, 2 goals less when it comes to the count. So maybe they'll want to go for the kill now. And taken short to Messi. Rolls it to Alves. Alves back to Lionel Messi, looking for his second of the game, and that was an exceptional tackle from Jordi Alba.
8-9 years ago when Rafa won the league with Valencia, I think he was their joint top goal scorer that season.
10 goals he scored.
Yeah. Before we find out who's going to do it. That's a good ball, he's onside.
It is, it's Pedro. Pedro inside the 6-yard box, and Cesar had to keep his eye on the ball. He could barely blink with Messi waiting to pray again.
A little darting run into the near post. He's what, half a yard short. Enticing ball from Pedro.
Noticed by anybody other than me or you, Jerry. Obviously, here's Lionel Messi. Tees it up and almost finished it off.
Pick up an injury and getting that shot off. Somebody's closed him down.
He was caught late by Baraka, I think, Jared, just after he played the shot.
Yeah, I
Sub
think
came
right.
in and caught him. Barcelona do need that second goal to be very sure of the success. Henry was onside there, by the way. Henry looking for Lionel Messi. Anticipated and controlled brilliantly. Messi drives inside.
Oh.
He's in a different sphere to the rest of them, isn't he?
Unbelievable.
He knew he was going to score that ball as it was flighted from one wing to the other. As the others were trying to make up their mind, he was already on a mission, and the mission was accomplished. Messi's second, Barcelona's second, points in the back.
Well, the assist from Thierry Henry, and he certainly changed the game this second half. Henry's presence in the second half for me has put Barcelona back on top. Fabulous ball from left to right. Messi, once he gets one-on-one against the Albert, and the skill and the trickery, he just skips inside. Have a look here. Drills it across. Too much for Hernandez, and he just runs it D'Albert cuts inside on his left foot, just bends it in the far corner, Rob. It's a fantastic skill, but it's just another day at the office for Lionel Messi. Let's just look at that. Here he is again.
Lionel Messi's on a hat-trick! Don't blink or you'll miss a Messi goal! Seconds after the restart, Valencia's worst nightmares come true. Lionel Messi is taking Barcelona back to the top of the table.
Oh, open the floodgates, and their heads must be right down now. Valencia down to 10 men. Second goal killed them off, and while they're still recovering from the second goal, Messi picks their pocket and gets himself a hat-trick, another goal, and he's really loving this. Poor pass. Again, Thierry Henry plays him, and it's a brilliant pass from Thierry Henry, isn't it? Oh,
sublime, sensational. Hey, he's got 7 minutes to find the fourth goal. Oh, Pedro leaves the bewildered defenders for dead. Messi again. It's amazing to see the reflections and celebrations of the Barcelona players.
So I love his enthusiasm, Rob. You know, it doesn't matter how many goals he scores, he wants to score more. This is the opening one, the important one, and he makes it look so easy. That's the second, one at the near post.
Grow them, don't they, at their own academy. There's a nursery full of them. He's very clever in bringing Lionel Messi off. He may be offering him a couple of minutes of protection from the Valencia defenders, but what he's giving him is a standing ovation from... He's maybe benefited as well, Jerry, for Thierry Henry coming on and catching the eye of the defenders in the second half. Well, it's back to normal for Barcelona. There were 22 players out there, but the other 21 were co-stars to the hero that is Lionel Messi. A masterful performance, all of his 3 goals. The 3 for Barcelona, who beat Valencia 3-0.